after 13 straight victories, the state championship game was at stake on the gridiron as Highland Springs would meet their arch nemesis, Stonebridge. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catterley. Everything had been picture perfect for Highland Springs. A perfect 13-0 record, including wins over powerhouse teams from out of state. And yet the true test would enter the home of the black and gold on Saturday afternoon. Enter the Stonebridge Bulldogs. Before Stonebridge arrived on the scene to trip up the Springers starting 2 seasons ago, Highland Springs had won 4 straight state titles. Fast forward to 2022, and Stonebridge had earned back-to-back state championships. Just 2 seasons ago, the Springers lost in overtime to the Bulldogs 13-10, and their run, Stonebridge backed it up the following season at home, 28-26. Make no mistake, this game was circled, or at least the possibility of this game was, since the new season began. A battle of the big boys, a battle of the last 6 state championships, and for Highland Springs, a battle for redemption. A chance for revenge, to be sure. Played at Highland Springs, to the victor go the spoils. A spot in the championship game on Saturday. Early on, all defense, especially Highland Springs. Nobody could stop Lance Nelson Jr. And Stonebridge found out right away, we are not going to go horizontal against this defense. We're going to have to go up the middle if we're going to have any success. Later they'd find out that passing's not a bad idea either. But in the early going first quarter, really first half, Springers had every answer on defense. That was Miles Green making a stop. Conversely, Stonebridge, they don't like to punt. So they went for it on 4th down a couple of times. Here's one of them in the first half. And got a couple of yards, but I think they needed 6 or 7 on the play. Springers defense string that one out. Brennan Johnson and company, happy about that. Still no score. I haven't showed the Springers yet because they weren't doing anything on offense. Stonebridge dialing long distance. And guess who's there? It's Braylon Johnson, the great wide receiver / defensive back, showing his DB skills there. No score. You'll hear more about Braylon later. Second quarter, nothing happened for Highland Springs, but they can do this to you at a moment's notice. It is Takai Heath all the way inside the 10-yard line on the connection from Christian Martin. It would lead to this. Martin, he's a big dude at the QB position, and they got a big offensive line. And they're going to push him all the way to pay dirt. Touchdown Springers, 6-0 Highland Springs. Extra point would be no good. Matter of fact, it'd be blocked. But Springers, these two teams, Stonebridge, Highland Springs, probably the best offensive and defensive lines left in the playoffs. Going into this juncture, semifinals later, still second quarter. The big play, Springers strike again. Christian Martin, a long pass to Jakairi Henley. And that would lead to this again. Christian Martin, his second score of the day at QB. Known for throwing, known for running. That's his second rushing touchdown. 12-0 Springers, extra point, no good. I'm sure that won't be a factor later, right? Right? Well, Nance Jr. Nelson Jr. in on the sack again, and they would go dual quarterback threat for Stonebridge to try to trick the defense a little bit. Not happening. 12-0 Highland Springs at the half. You want to go by the playoff numbers? That's 2 plus 4 against L.C. Bird plus the last 2 against Freeman. Counted 8 straight quarters without allowing a point. Third quarter, shutout ball by the defense through the playoffs through 8 straight quarters. Third quarter, it's Braylon Johnson again. I told you here's name again. His second interception of the day. Arguably defensive player of the afternoon because of those 2 picks. And then the end around. Yes, this drive started at the Springer 1-yard line. And Jakairi Henley, another big-time chunk play from him. On the end around, it's a first down, but Highland Springs stopped. It's 4th and 17 from the 25. Martin, oh my! Karan Ferguson on the receiving end. Touchdown Springers, touchdown Highland Springs. I mean, being up 2 scores, they probably didn't need the third one, right? Well, that made it 19-0. Extra point would be good. They would need that touchdown because somehow Stonebridge championship medal, they come back. It's Zeke Wimbush. Fourth quarter now. 19-7 with the touchdown plunge. Stonebridge gets a stop. They get it back. Their passing game starts working all of a sudden. This time, Mario Suarez. Suarez finds his man. It's Colton Hinton. Inside the Springer 1-yard line. What do we got here? Bulldogs not backing down from a fight. Second touchdown run of the evening for Zeke Wimbush. And all of a sudden, it's 19-14. Springers need first downs to burn the clock and run this one out. They can't get it on the end around this time as Takai Heath is tackled for a loss. So now Stonebridge has the ball back. Pass complete all the way to the 48-yard line. Tick, tick, tick. 47 seconds to go. 4th and 10. Championship on the line. He's got time. He throws. Incomplete. And the Springers hold on. And Coach Lauren Johnson with a windmill celebration. There it is. And Highland Springs takes back what they fought for, which is rightfully theirs. The win over Stonebridge and an appearance back in the state championship game. Lauren and the Springers win it. 19-14 the final.
I mean, that's all Coach Simmons and the defensive staff. There's a little motivation for me, but he's doing the X's and O's. He's working extremely hard with those guys, and it's it's just great to have him on staff and be a part of what's going on.
The play was called. We had a post over top, as you can see, and was kind of cloudy. So just kind of eluded some pressure, and we just got into our scramble drill. We practiced that in the beginning of the season. We just continued to work that, and the result was the result. It's been circle. I mean, every game on our schedule was so we could play them at home, avoid that controversial call. So we just, when we got the game, we wanted what we asked for, and the guys executed. We came out with a win.
So the Springers survive and advance. They play Maury for the state championship. Meanwhile, the action on the hardwood has started to heat up. That was the case Friday night as Henrico hosted Hermitage. Eden Harvey and Hermitage at Henrico. I got to tell you, this game, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know, it was an exciting game. It was a close game. It was also an ugly game because there were tons of fouls, none of which you're going to see in the highlights because fouls aren't exciting. Either way, Hermitage gets off to a really fast start. Chase Weaver for 2 to start the scoring, and then on the break, little defense turn into offense. Omar Washington connects for 2. Hermitage also got it going from beyond the arc as well. Check it out. Baseline, Jay, nothing but nylon, count the triple. You'll see more of that from Eden Harvey. First quarter belonged to the Panthers. Another steal, a block, but finishing on the offensive glass, it's Chase Weaver once again. And then Panthers still not done. You want more outside shooting? You got it. Bombs away. The Panthers on the prowl. Jaden Faircloth. And Henrico gets a bucket. It's Jaden Walker to end the first quarter at the buzzer. That would put them down 10. Yeah, they only scored 6 in the first. Warriors looking for better results in the second quarter, and they would get them. That was Deshaun Williams with the 3. Hermitage looking to come right back, and they do it with defense once again. And Eden Harvey led all scorers for Hermitage. He was a force in this one. Henrico on the comeback trail. This was a seesaw affair throughout, and counted and won. Once again, number 14 doing the honors, Deshaun Williams and company. And then Henrico, the dish down low. Give it to the big fella. Spread the love. Corey Smith for 2. Hermitage looking for answers. You gotta guard him. He shoots from everywhere with less than a minute to go in the second. The 3 ball by Harvey is good. 28-16 at the half. So Hermitage maintaining a 12-point lead. Henrico, Warriors need something to go their way in the third quarter, and something would. Number 20 with the putback and the foul, Shimon Rosser. Then Henrico, they're on the breakaway. That's Dipsy-Doo, how are you? Good for 2. Jaden Walker, Texas Ranger connects. Still in the third. You gotta guard him, Harvey. That bucket was like an ocean. The ball just kept going in that easily. And then Could have been a block, could have been a charge. They call the blocking foul, so it's an and one on the toilet bowl friendly roll for Jaden Walker. Henrico down under double digits, and Walker, Texas Ranger three-ball corner pocket. He got it. 42-41, once down 12. They're just down one. We go to the fourth. Warriors coming out to play, looking to take the lead now, and they do. Tyke Jones for two. And then Warriors back to Jones again. He gets it to go for two. Henrico looking good. Hermitage, though, had answers when it mattered. Inside, the short mid-range J, a good one for Chase Weaver. Then driving the lane, another short J. This time it's Eden Harvey. Over 20 on the night for Harvey. And a timeout, Henrico. Herm back in front. Warriors, would they have answers late? Yup. Check out this move. Unreal. Jaden Walker. Unbelievable. And then tie game, seconds remaining. Harvey for the win. No. Henrico for the win. Oh, he rushed the layup at the buzzer. No good. This game's going overtime. We are deadlocked at 57 in the extra stanza. Hermitage. Good teams have good inbounds plays, and that was one of them. Omar Washington for two. And Omar to the lane. Got it to go. Two more. Washington was big in the extra stanza. Henrico needing to make a play. They couldn't stop. Eden Harvey. Harvey had a fun time making it rain from deep. And then this two ball just inside the arc. Key for Henrico. 0-0. Tyke Jones. Hermitage up one at the free throw line. They make both. So now they're up three. Last chance, Henrico. Three ball would send it to overtime. Number 11, taking it all the way. Walker for three. No! It's no good. And Hermitage survives at the buzzer. Final score, Hermitage 75, Henrico 72.
We have more hoops action when we come back. The Glen Allen guys look to get a big win on the road at Midlothian, while the Godwin Lady Eagles soar into Tucker as they take on the Tigers. That's next.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Glen Allen on the road taking on Midlothian. The Jags made it to States 1 year ago, looking good early on the road in this one. Dial up long distance. Nothing but nylon. Number one, Ford Mikolo for three. He was terrific for Glen Allen in his previous football season. Midlow using a little defense to get right back into it. Number 12, Mr. Rudd connecting. 7-5 after one quarter. Yeah, not a high-scoring affair. Early, Glen Allen on top. Rudd coming again this time. It is blocked. And easy squeezy, lemon peasy in transition. Camden Tiller puts that one in for two. Jags increase their lead. Trying to go inside again. More defense collapsing on the bigs. Jags did a nice job of that. Count it, and the foul. Up and in. And this time, it is Tiller once again. Great defense in the man-to-man, but the short pull-up J is going to work wonders for Heaton. Midlothian with a response. More from the Trojans inside. No. Rebound. Blocked away. Here come the Jags. Come the other way now. Oh, little Euro step. And this time it's Christian Tiller. The Tiller brothers give the Trojans trouble. 23-14 at the half. Third quarter switching sides now. Midlow on the comeback trail, or so you would think. The rebound, yes, put back up and in. They did have size. Akachi scores that one, and then Jags. Nice pass, but it goes off the noggin of Christopher Dopp and ends up as 2 and 1. Count it. Rudd was a problem for Glen Allen, but the Jags as a team, a little bit better. Midlow, though, using their defense for easy transition buckets, and look at that move. Up and in. Chambers for 2. Trojans feeling it. At this point, Jags trying to get over the turnover bug. That will work wonders. Dallas Chavis. And then back inside to outside. Good ball movement. Rewards shooters and rewards teams. That's 3 and the foul. Well done by number 2, Christian Tiller. 43-34. Jags up 9, fourth and final stanza. They put this away late with a bucket here. 66-52 the final. More hoops, ladies style. John Carroll, education specialist, the director of student activities, the head honcho of all the directors of student activities. He's got a tough spot here. Godwin taking on Tucker. Godwin's defense playing well. His daughter plays for Godwin. Here she is right here. 2-pointer, nothing but nylon. Kylie Carroll connects for 2. But he used to be the AD at Tucker, so tough for him to watch. I think he pulled for his daughter in this one, don't you? Defense was stifling for Godwin, as you saw in that first highlight, and they were pretty efficient offensively as well. Katie Honecker for 2 inside, and then passing the ball well. Extra pass down low. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. It's Reagan Niemeyer. They actually shut out Tucker in the first quarter. This is more first half highlights. Tucker trying to get it going. It's defense from the Eagles, and fly, Eagles fly this time. Once again, Katie Honecker, the senior forward, connects for 2. Godwin in firm command. But one girl who really was the straw that stirred the drink for Tucker, the price was right for Chloe Price. She gets 2. She was the one Tucker Tiger in double figures in this game. Godwin was getting it from a variety of sources. Kenzie Foster, freshman, 23-3 at the half. That's right, they're up by 20. Freshman connects for 3. We switch sides now. The price is right. It's Chloe time. Up and in. Good for 2. Nice job by Chloe Price. She had herself a game. Too much Godwin Eagles, though. Check it out. Inside, the extra pass. Up and in. Guess who? It's Kylie Carroll. She scores, and then inside, the extra pass. Sound like a broken record. Godwin takes good care of the basketball, and they get good shots. Reagan Niemeyer, a sign of a good team. She's a junior. She connects for 2. Scoring pretty balanced throughout, as I said. A lot of rotation for this Godwin team on the road against Tucker. Long J up and in. Katie Honecker for 2. Senior made her presence felt, as did Price. Chloe, her grit, her determination on display for Tucker. Just didn't have a lot to go with Chloe on this particular night. And then watch this pass. Great look, great find, great execution. Carly Delano for 2. Godwin gets the win on the road, and the Eagles take care of business. 37-14, your fun.
It's back to the hardwood when we return. The Lady Springers bring their stifling defense to deep run, while the Godwin guys look for a road win at Tucker. Highlights are straight ahead.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call them.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me. Feed the pig.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Highland Springs, ladies hoops taking on Deep Run on the road. Springers, Samaya Brown for 2, counted, and 1. They are known for one thing, and that is great defense. Of course, they were also efficient on the offensive end. It always helps set up their defense as well, right? Kayla Baxter connects for 2 right there. Springers on a run early. More Springers. This time from downtown. Count the money ball. It is good. Number 5, Kara Page, turning the page, and the Springers up double digits. Nice play, upcoming, deep run. Tough against this defense. You got to pass it. You got to pass it quick. Hannah Custis for 2. Springers know how to deliver down low as well. Number 21, Samaya Brown. She scored quite a few in this one. Deep run. Going from the opposite corner. That's good for 3. Sydney Martin. Wildcats were hanging around early in this one. 25-17 was the score. Second half, Springers turned it on, though. Inside pass. Bank is open, yes. Number 4 doing the honors. And in this case, Samara Falk. And then you see the defense. Springers have a number of defensive plays. They're going to get their own rebound and put back up here. Akaya Pai for 2 connecting. But their defense is great with the press in the front court, as you see right there. Steal, score. This is how the Springers go on runs and take the air out of the balloon, so to speak. So they'll press here, up in the front court. Another steal and score. They also play a zone defense and then trap out of it. Most teams think they can get, work the ball around and get a good shot. They don't do that. Look at the tenacity on defense. And then, again, getting the hand on the ball. And when it ends up in Highland Springs' hands, it usually ends up as a score. No, this time Deep Run actually returns a favor. Gets it back, puts it up and in. Number 5, Naomi Iberese scores, but too much Highland Springs in this one. Inside. Knifing through the defense, high off the glass. That's a heck of a job and a heck of a shot by Morgan Boyd. More Springers this time from beyond the arc. Friendly roll, why not? Counted for 3, number 23, Samaria Jackson. More Springers. Oh, pretty, oh so pretty. What a move. Akaya Pai, 42-20 after 3, and more in the 4th. More defense. The trap is on, and the points are rolling. This Lady Springer squad, not different from a lot of other teams, are young, but they can really defend. Deep Run getting some late buckets. 3 ball up and in for Charlotte Boswell. She does well. Then Boswell gets it back. Trying to come back from beyond the arc. And a moment of realization they might be able to do it. Sydney Martin from long range. Highland Springs, though, too much defense, as I said earlier. Not to be a broken record, but they get it done on the road. 53-33 is your final. Well, earlier we saw the Godwin Lady Eagles get a win on the road at Tucker. Could the Godwin guys do the same thing in the nightcap? Well, we'll see. So will VCU head coach Mike Rhodes. He's here, well, because his son, Logan Rhodes, less traveled. Obviously a big star on this Godwin basketball team. How'd you like to be the coach of Godwin when that Mike Rhodes is watching your games? I don't know, a little pressure. Jaden Bland, no pressure for Tucker. He gets things going with a 3. Godwin, though, had really good offense in this one most of the night. That ball up and in. And guess who? It's Logan Rhodes. He's got a high basketball IQ, I would think. Connects from long range. Tucker did a nice job early in this one playing inside-outside basketball. And Jeremiah Histler was doing a nice job converting down low. Godwin returning the favor. Number 21 gets it to go. Chris Suber. And this was kind of a track meet back and forth in the first. Big man making big man moves. Number 23, Von Ballo connects. Then point, counterpoint, punch, counterpoints. Sean Smith, big man again. Tell you what, he's good. Using his body, not making the mistake of bringing the ball down where shorter players can get to it. Von Ballo was terrific. But this man, number 53, Daniel Keith, he was key. For Godwin, he was stroking it from long range. How many times you see a guy with a jersey of number 53, unless they're like an offensive tackle or a defensive lineman? I mean, seriously. In basketball, come on. He knocks it down again. This time for 2. Tucker forced to call timeout. Godwin. Successful first quarter, was close early. He spaced it out to an 8-point lead to go the second. Tucker looking for answers. Got one down low. Nicely done. Donovan Lee connecting for two. Tigers. Adam Desgaines fighting Tucker Tigers. They got answers. Number 21. I like this guy. Hister for two, but then the back cut. Beautifully done. Well executed. It's Q again. He was one of the top scorers for this Godwin team. Double digits for him. And then wide open on the three ball, trying to play zone. Not going to do it against Logan Rhodes. He puts that one in. Oh, what a pretty, pretty pass. Leading to easy points for Sean Smith. Doesn't get any easier than that. Godwin put on a clinic later in the second. Steal it, score it, got it, win it. Godwin goes on the road and wins on the road. 58-34, you're fine.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And you can always follow us on Twitter and watch us on YouTube. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.